Hello, welcome to another YouTube video of Two Guys, One Passion. We're going to turn the tables around today. We're going to interview Doug Bruegmann from Sweetwater Trolling. How are you, Doug?
I'm doing good. Thanks, Sergio.
All right, so let's get into questionnaires here like you did to me last week. You're on the opposite
Okay.
end today, buddy.
All right.
So tell me about yourself, what your passions, things like that. Tell me about
Well,
yourself.
um, so I have, like you, I'm a very avid fisherman. I got started probably seriously salmon fishing about 10 years ago. Um, when I bought my first boat that was capable of going out on the big lake, and I've kind of been hooked ever since. Um, Now that my son's a little older, I'm a little more serious and have more time to go out and fish, and I just really love doing it. So, and
Yeah, you
as
got a
a
first mate there to help you.
I know, and he's
There's
awesome.
your autopilot. There's your autopilot.
I'll put my 13-year-old first mate up against most adults. He's amazing. He does a great job. So yeah, so love fishing basically.
What is your favorite season?
Around here, I like the spring. That's when the bite is the best out of St. Joe, Michigan. We get from as soon as the ice is out until uh, probably the end of May, we get a really good bite, and we get a lot of nice big kings here. We get a lot of coho as well. So it's just the best time of the year to be fishing around here.
So how long have you been doing all of this? So combining your trolling experience and things like that. So
So like I said, about 10 years ago, I got real serious about it. Actually bought the first boat that I could run downriggers and things like that. 2 years ago, I upgraded to a Hughescraft Ocean Pro 220, and now I'm kind of more serious about it. I love the boat, and I love fishing off that boat. It's such a great platform and such a huge deck to fish from. So you got lots of room to move. Really
yeah,
excited about it.
that fishing deck really makes you want to get out there even more. Like the bigger
Oh
the
yeah,
boat is in the back, the more you get that fire, and you're like, you know what? It's rough. I'm still going out. I don't
oh
care. We're
yeah,
going.
oh yeah, yeah. And I'll be out there when other guys are going in. I'm like, I don't care. It's nice out here. I can still run it.
Hey,
So
it's not that bad after all, is it, guys? I
nope,
don't know about you.
exactly. So yeah.
So are there specific ports that you go to all the time, or do you always go out at the same place?
Primarily out of St. Joe. I do fish occasionally out of South Haven, Michigan, which is the next port north of me. And then I've also fished out of Whitehall, Ludington, and oh boy, the last one's just Frankfurt. So the last two I've only been once, but they were fun runs too. Big kings out of Frankfurt. Broke lots of gear that trip, so that was fun.
Yeah. So different seasons for different ports then.
Yeah. Um, the fish here on the east side of Lake Michigan, as the waters warm up, they move farther up north, and so if you really want to stay with the kings, you really kind of have to move north with them. So by the time, yeah, you're into middle to the end of August, if you really want to be where the kings are, you're going to be Ludington, Frankfurt area, where you're going to find the big kings.
Nice, nice. Um, so as you know, me and you were joining up, trolling real deep sport fishing, Sweetwater trolling. We combined uh, two guys, one passion to help other anglers out there. Where do you see yourself in this venture that we're putting on together, working on?
Uh, So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited. It was kind of a quirk that we ran across each other and started talking, and I think what we can offer is kind of unique in terms of we get the 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 view from both being a charter and a recreational fisherman that you don't get with a lot of the YouTube channels. Their YouTube channels are doing, you got the guys running the TV shows, and you got the guys who are doing channels from their tackle shop that they're trying to help promote their tackle that they sell, and you got the charters out there doing it as well. But this way you get a combination, and we'll be able to offer, what I at least think of is I'd like to offer a lot of quick little snippets that provide good information about tricks and techniques that could be used to help you run a boat and be more productive when you're trolling for fish on the lake.
So, what top? going to say 2 or 3 subjects that you are looking forward that we're going to be talking about.
For me, probably number one on the list is kind of boat organization, boat management, so that you can get on the water and fish quick.
Yeah, that's important for sure.
Yeah, that's
You're not tripping
so
over your
important.
gear. Things aren't tangled. 100%. I'm
Yep,
with you on that one too.
yep.
That's another top one.
Um, so other than that, things like how you rig your boat up. So even just thinking about and planning the place, how you arrange your rod holders and how they're, which elevation they're pointed at makes a huge difference in how easy you can manage your boat. If you're always fighting getting your rod over another one and you're tangling up as you're fighting a fish, that's just no bueno. That's not good. That's a good way to lose fish and end up breaking gear on top of it, if you slip and fall.
Yep.
So, just little things like that make a huge difference. And if you if you see the videos out there that people are talking about how they set up their boats, a lot of times they're not talking about those little details. You know, that that fine tuning of the rod holders makes all the
No,
difference in the world.
they're skipping out though. We use a cannon rod holder. We use a Scotty, and they're not telling you about keep this one lower, keep this one higher.
Exactly.
To me, I like the way I run my boat. The way I do it is I like to have my rods low as possible so I can grab any rod and go over any top of line that I want and not be obstructed by anything. Because that is the difference of landing a fish and losing a fish and
Yep.
losing gear, which then is costly. A lot of these tips are going to be fantastic for people that are just beginning to do things and are trying to look for answers. And as we've talked about, we encourage people to come out and ask us questions.
Sure. Most definitely. I'm happy to help out wherever I can. If people want to hit me up, do it.
Just come at us, send us questions.
Yep.
Shoot Doug an email, shoot myself an email. We'll try to answer you.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're going to wrap this up. So I want to thank you, YouTubers, and we'll catch you on the next episode, which I think you guys are going to find intriguing. Stay tuned. Take care.
Yep.
And thank you, Doug, for your time.
And thank you, Sergio. I appreciate it.